before we continue, let's get a little more of the background. Correspondent Shachar Peled has a closer look at the verdict against the PLO and PA and the potential implications.
A historic American verdict was handed down Monday against the Palestinian Authority, finding it liable for attacks in Israel more than a decade ago.
Now the PA, the Palestinian Authority, knows that there is a price for sending suicide bombers to our malls, to our cafes, and blowing our buses up. And we will pursue and will make sure that the PA will pay every dollar of this judgment.
A New York civil jury ordered the Palestinian Liberation Organization and the Palestinian Authority to pay $655 million for involvement in 6 terrorist attacks from the time of the Second Intifada, which broke out in September 2000. The sum is a triple the penalty of the actual $218 million verdict under the anti-terrorism laws governing the case. 10 American families who were victims of the shootings and bombings between 2001 and 2004 that killed 33 people and injured over 450 sought to use U.S. courts to seek damages and were victorious in their long-awaited lawsuit.
It's about accountability, it's about justice. As I said to the jury, there's nothing that can bring the loved ones back. Money has to stand in for other things because that's the only power this jury had. But the jury sent a very clear message that those who commit terror against Americans will be held accountable.
The Palestinian Authority indicated it would appeal, as its lawyers claimed that late PLO chairman Yasser Arafat and his agents condemned the attacks and blamed them on rogue low-level employees. Meanwhile, Israeli leaders, including Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu and Foreign Minister Avigdor Lieberman, called the verdict a moral victory for Israel and for victims of terrorism and said it confirms the PA's responsibility for terror attacks. Palestinian President Mahmoud Abbas is still working to convince the International Criminal Court to indict Israel for war crimes in last summer's Gaza war. Indeed, this judgment is now of great personal risk. It directly connects the institution he heads, the Palestinian Authority, to violent crimes he accuses Israel of. Although dating back to the Second Intifada, it also shines a legal beacon on the future of the Israeli-Palestinian conflict.